Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Aero, issue number 2. Buy this comic. Just do it. Especially if you're a manga fan. Yo. This story is, oh man, this is brand new to me. This feels like, especially the first part, but even the second part, there's 2 stories in here. This first part especially, just, oh my god, it is such a great manga story. The next one is just telling origin stories of a whole bunch of cool characters, which is... So both stories are crucial, and don't even get me started on the art. Wow, both stories. Okay, Foreshadowing is the first story. Writer, here's where I butcher a whole bunch of names. Zhao Lifen and artist Kang. Adaptation by Greg Pak. The next story is Aero and Wave, Origins and Destinies, Part 2. Writer Greg Pak, artist Popman, colorist Federico Blee. Letters, VC's Joe Caramagna, and the cover artist is Kang, with Coax doing a variant cover. The logo designs is Carlos Lau. Jeez. Anyway, Winnie Wu and Yifan Zhang get a special thanks. So thank you, I guess, because the comic is freaking awesome, dude. You get to see Aero's mentor in this first story. This beautiful first story. Holy crap. You get to see powers that she's got. Listen, let's just put it this way. Y'all know Storm, right? Aurora Monroe, X-Man Supreme, X-Person Supreme. Let's just try and keep this as, as fair and balanced as I can. Anyway, she's an X-Man, and she's effing awesome. And all the things that she can do with her Storm, it's like, look, is she as powerful as Thor? No, she's not. But what makes her so ridiculously unbelievable is that she uses her weather control a whole lot more than Thor does. When Thor calls down the lightning or the storm or whatever he does, he's a blunt instrument. He's that effing giant-sized, well, mallet, you know, like Mjolnir with a short handle, and he's just, boom, bashing things. Storm can't bring that level of power to what she does. But she does have the ability to do all these incredible things, because that's essentially all she's got, you know, besides her lockpicking and acrobatics and fighting skills and her great leadership. And okay, you get the point, all right? She uses her powers in ways that Thor never thought about using before. He's a hammer. She's a precision tool. She's a scalpel. Guess what? That's what Aero is. Aero is an amazing character, and you get to see her boyfriend trying to propose to her. And she's just not, she loves this guy, but she's just not ready for it yet. So she does a couple little things to sabotage it, while at the same time not hurting his feelings, because let's be realistic, if there's anything that can break a man down, it's a woman. And she recognizes this. She's so mature for her age. I love this character. I love this character. This is an incredible first story. She goes and she faces down her mentor. She's got a couple new abilities that her mentor never taught her, but her mentor did teach her everything that she knows. But she also taught her to always have a backup plan. Unfortunately, Aero already uses her backup plan. And when her mentor pulls out hers, you find out that it's her new mentee, her new protege. Oh, this is messed up. As for the second story, you get the story of Wave. And this story is just, it's incredible, but it's in its own way. And this is more of the modern comic book feel. The colors on this pop, as opposed to here where the colors are like, whoa. It's like everything's just smooth transition. And over here, this is your modern comic book cover, or excuse me, colors, where it's just, boom, they pop, and they're going to make you feel more at home. So, you know, if you're not a big manga reader, you're not used to, you know, seeing it in black and white or just the first couple pages or whatever. This is the regular comic book, but it still has that feel of a manga story. Wave is hanging out. So you got the elements here. You got the controller of air in Aero, and then you got Wave, the controller of the water, facing off against Red Feather. Just for a little while, though, because he's trying to take Wave's weapons away from her. You got to go and look at the first comic book to understand why. But here, he's actually in the process of trying to take them. Meanwhile, Wave has her own agenda that she's got to try and accomplish. They always reroute Pearson Airport every time that I'm about to do a review. What do you call it? She's got her own agenda that she's got to handle, and of course, Aero's going to be on her side for this. This is great that we get to see a whole bunch of the Agents of Atlas, which also came out this week, in this particular comic book. This is fantastic, guys. Do not sleep on this comic book. You've got 2 amazing stories being told in this, and I cannot stress enough how great this is, especially if you're some kind of a role player like myself. I've got a billion ideas running through my brain right now because of this character. Wow and wow. All right, guys, I'm done. Are you? Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.